Darmo wants to be Eris. I'm down to make Darmo Eris because she made the I have to use a dash instead of an underscore. Just keep it that way. The thumbnail for the series. So you're the workhorse. You made the thumbnail. Now you get to be the meat shield. I should have been Eris. That would have been smart. I water my flowers with Coke. That Coke sponsorship. So, interesting strat here. I could either go with the whole, like, don't take any damage, or I could fight these fights, because Eris doesn't really matter. Like, I don't think I'll take max damage with Eris by the end of, you know, when she's gone. And I could try to get her some XP. What do you think? I think I'll just skip them. Because I could get her other XP other ways and give her like cover materia and use her for kind of some XP grinding later. So I guess I'll just go through this without doing any of the fights. That way, because in this part only she's getting the XP, so it's not as big of a deal. I can already tell this is going to be 100 episodes of my chat saying no healing. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's going to be 100 episodes of people going to the chat and saying, what about no healing? It's actually important to stand still here because you can get into random fights up here with just Cloud and they're terrible. Those stupid like bouncy guys with way too much HP and do a bunch of damage. Can you jump, dude? This mod is truly where Final Attack Phoenix shines. Now is the time. Final Attacks Phoenix. It'll be the one. Final Attacks Phoenix? What? Final Attack Phoenix? Attack while its tail's up and no healing. Yeah, I can't wait to see the YouTube comments on this one. I can't wait. But what about... no healing. Zero healing. But what about... why not use potions? Why'd you sell your potions? Why would you sell your Phoenix Downs? They're so useful in this mod. Don't you steal anything. Oh god. They're gonna steal stuff. No, don't grind me. No! No, not my grenade! Not my bronze bangle. I used their grenade to get a grenade. They're actually not bad though, because they don't do like much damage, they just steal stuff. So they might be a good thing to fight. Also, we need to give you some stuff. So, you need that. Ooh, Titan Bangle, I didn't know we had that. You can have that. Okay. I really want to give you like fire materia so you can start spamming spells, but it's gonna lower your HP. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it though. It's gonna be worth it. God, that's a lot though. Oh well. It's gonna be worth it in the end. Because like every fight she can like spam fire and do a bunch of damage. Plus, I really don't think she's gonna... I really don't think I'm gonna be able to kill Eris. Like, it will be pretty hard to actually kill Eris. She has so much health for so little part of the game. No, the game is totally normal other than perma-death, perma-damage. Except no sources. That's it. Which I didn't really plan on using sources anyways, unless absolutely necessary. I forget what she has. Isn't this just items? Yeah. If you watch the series on YouTube, I'll have a link to the mod if you want to try it out for yourself. The other thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of this is this mod is a little bit different. You might notice that it looks a little bit different, like stretch-wise. It's because this is actually on the Steam version. It's not on the 7th Heaven mod package. The way that the other mods worked when we like New Threat and Hardcore is it took the Steam version and put all the files into the 7th Heaven mod package, and then we played it on the 7th Heaven mod package. This mod actually edits the F level file in the Steam version, so we're playing on the Steam version like completely. So the screen's a little bit different, so you might notice it looks a little bit different if you've watched the other mods. Don't talk to this stupid kid. This guy's the most important seller in the game. He's like super important because he sells grenades. I kind of want that Titan Bangle too. This is where we sell these others and get a bunch of money. We're gonna sell this as well. Sell this. We're gonna sell this. We're gonna sell these. We're gonna sell that. And we're gonna buy 2 of these, and then a bunch of grenades. It's not as many as I'd want, but we have a time later to get more. Oh yeah, this is another 2, so can sell that. Crap, I accidentally equipped... I need to reset. I accidentally equipped that materia and it lowered her HP. Yeah, we definitely don't want that. That's no bueno. Just gonna buy 1. There's no reason to sell Restore Gamer Teen, it's worth 0 money. Later I want to equip it and give it some AP so that it actually sells for a lot. Materia sells for nothing until you give it AP. When I say nothing, I literally mean nothing. 0 gil. Not like a little bit, like literally none. It sells based on how much AP it has. There we are. More story. I know Cloud's already taken a significant amount of damage, but you know, after this is really when we start getting like defensive capabilities. Like after Midgar, we actually have the ability to actually like have sadness, and you know, we'll get barrier soonish, so we have at least some kind of defense. Midgar, you got kind of nothing. Midgar, you got grenades. That's that's your one form of defense, is sit in the back and throw grenades. So we're just kind of forced to take a lot of damage. Yeah, definitely fight the Zolom. That's probably it's a smart plan. Definitely want to kill the Zolom. I love Cloud's mom's hair. It cracks me up. Like, it's like I wonder where Cloud got his weird hair from, and then you see Cloud's mom and you're like, oh, now it all makes sense. It all makes sense now. Thank you, Big Boss. I love that glitch, where you can make it sound like you got caught, but you didn't. I'm gonna actually save, because I don't want to do that again. In case I get, like, housed. I have a very big chance of, like, the house just destroying our health bars. The house is going to bring it down. I got a Phoenix down. I should sell it. And I can actually sell this iron bangle too. Yeah. I mean, all I care about is grenades. I just want as many freaking grenades as humanly possible. Why am I saving so much? Because literally anytime I take too much damage, I'm going to want to load. Everything is permanent, so saving is pretty useful. Why would I not save? You guys want to watch the same parts over and over again because I didn't save? Is that what you want? Is that entertainment to you? Here's the house. I knew it was coming. At least it doesn't do too much if I'm in the back row. Wow. Attack nothing but Cloud. Thanks. There's a nice juicy heiress over there. Why don't you attack her? I think he's coded to attack whoever's got the lowest HP, now that I think about it. You have so much HP, dude. What in the world? Oh, no, there he goes. Thank you. Thank you, General Ravon. There you go. Attack that heiress. That juicy heiress. I actually really want to fight this because heiress is level 3. And if she's doing all the covering, I need her to be at least a little better. I should have defended for that. Oh, no, never mind. That didn't do much. I do also have the ability to just sit here and like block with Cloud, which might not be the worst plan. Eris had perma-death before it was cool. You know, even though I don't speedrun this game anymore, I'm glad that I did, because getting through Midgar is so much faster now that I've like speedrun the game. I like know all the strats just to like get through Midgar quickly. Because whenever we do these mods, you know, Midgar is kind of the least exciting part, so it's nice to get through it quick. This mod, everything's exciting. Like this mod, every single fight is like take as least damage as possible. That's what I like about this mod. It makes everything important. Like all the other mods, it was like Midgar doesn't matter. Like just get through Midgar. You know, nothing's permanent, so just get through easy stuff and get to the hard stuff. But this, like, every fight matters. I'm not trying the era skip. Plus, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. It just is quicker, but it's not. It doesn't skip anything. It doesn't skip any fights or anything. In fact, I would have to fight the house without Eris if I did the era skip. Seal Evil would be useful, but I'm never gonna get it. I would have to use 7 healing winds, I think, and I'll probably get 1. Oh my god. My chat is so cancer. Everybody watching this is gonna be like, oh, that guy's got a good point. Literally nothing in my chat is a good point. Just don't even read my chat. If you're watching this on YouTube, read the chat with an open mind, because everything they say is wrong. Everything they say is wrong. I'm just putting it out there. I love my chat. I love everybody on my chat. I would do anything for you guys. But everything you say is wrong. It's funny though, because the chat really reflects like my own thought process while, you know, thinking about playing this mod. Like when I started this, like thinking about this mod, I was like, you know, oh, maybe I could do this, oh, maybe I could do that, and then slowly like realize that none of that would work. And that's kind of how the chat's going. It's like, oh man, maybe this will work, and then someone in the chat like shuts them down immediately. Oh, what about this? And someone else in the chat shuts them down immediately. It's kind of like what happened in my own brain while playing this. Just remember fake and gay. Except sources are useless. That was the one thing the chat said. Napaz brought it up. He was correct. Everything else is wrong. What? I forget what he has. Just wanted to see. Oh, he has Tranks. I need to buy from him. I don't have a lot to sell either. I need to go make money. Actually, I need to make money so that Cloud can be picked anyways. So I shouldn't have bought so many grenades, but I'm okay with this because actually I can't fight these things though. I need to fight more houses. I shouldn't have bought so many grenades. Because I need money. I need money for a couple different things. But as long as Eris takes most of the damage, we'll be fine. This is bad. This is not what we want. These things do a ton of damage. And can poison. They're attacking Eris a lot though, so that's alright. I forget exactly how much money we need. I think you need... Do you need 1,000 for the item? Let's say you need 1,000. I kind of fought this like an idiot too. I meant to use fire on the other one. Nice cover. No, enemies do not have reduced damage. Nothing is different in this mod. Only no healing. If you're seeing reduced damage, it's because I'm in the back row. I kind of feel like I should go back and buy less grenades. That's probably what I'll do. This is why you keep saves. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. How funny you are. Alright, we want this one, I think. No, I already sold. I already sold on this one. Need the one before this. This one. I'm not going to buy that antidote either. We'll do the buying after this. Yeah, so I need to keep the money to buy the thing out of the vending machine so that Cloud gets picked. Because not getting Cloud picked will be terrible. You have to fight all these fights with only Cloud, and like we need Cloud to have as much HP as possible. If Cloud dies, the run's over, pretty much. I think it is technically over, because I don't think... I'm guessing the final fight with Sephiroth, you have to have Cloud alive. So... we need to not let Cloud die. So, and I don't really want to grind here, because Cloud's going to take 50% of the damage. So, we're going to keep our money so we don't have to do any grinding. And we're going to buy a lot of tranks as well. Because this is one of the only spots you can buy tranks for a while. Though you can buy them again when we come back here later with Tifa and Barret. And at that point we should have a good amount of money. I want like 20, 25-ish grenades here, and then later I want like 50. So I'll probably buy like 25, then save the rest. One thing that's nice is I don't need to buy that staff for Eris. That'll be useless. Let me test that actually. Well, in the regular game he gets healed, but in the mod he might not get healed. Yeah, carry armor isn't going to be fun. Carry armor might be a Knights of the Round boss. Because if anyone gets grabbed, it's going to be a huge problem. Two of those, and then we'll do 20. Well, since we have Eris using fire, maybe we'll only do 20. I need enough for for Sewer Monster in Reno. 20 should be enough. My chat, man. I hope YouTube's enjoying reading my chat. It must be really great. It must be really funny. I must be getting a nice chuckle. A nice chuckle out of my chat. Thank you for the 300 bits, General. I'm gonna fight this. Yeah, keep hitting Eris. That's what I like to see. No! Don't hit Cloud. It's not nice. We're already almost down to 9,000 health on Cloud. It's pretty scary. For those of you wondering, like, how items work, in the fights, he's taken out the flags that heal characters. So, like, if I throw an elixir or I throw a high potion, it just does nothing. And then he's taken out the ability to use items outside on the field. So, like, if I try to use a high potion right now, it won't work. How items work, they don't, exactly. Yeah, dodge everything Yuffie would be nice. That's kind of like what the strat would be if sources were allowed. I'd probably just max dexterity sources, because then, like, nothing ever hits you. But there's a lot of other things you could do. Like, if you maxed vitality, nothing does damage to you in the game. Like, nothing at all. Even Emerald Weapon doesn't do much if you have max vitality, especially with hero drinks. But we can't do that. See you, Crixie. It's really nice I can get Tranks this early. Like, Tranks are really going to help against Sewer Monster. Apps. Not you. I love it. I love my chat today. I love it. I think next time I'll it doesn't really matter. That's what's funny though. There's no like stopping it. Hey, Seymour's here. There's no like, even if I put, I mean the title of my stream is no healing, and I could put no healing at the top of my stream and I could do whatever I want. There's still gonna be questions because it's a weird mod. It's like you don't expect it, so there's always gonna be people asking like, what about this? Hey, Seymour, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Ow! You made me hit myself. Jerk cat. Like, no matter what I say, there'll still be people that come in and ask questions, because it's just one of those things. It's not normal. Because people always think they know the answer. Like, that's what I've realized about Twitch chat and YouTube. People always think they know the answer. Like, as soon as I say no healing, they're like, ah, I bet you didn't think of this. Yes, we did. It's not there. Oh, well, what about, you know, ins? Or what about that when diamond weapon attacks and Tifa sleeps and, oh, she'll get HP? Like, people just think they always know they always know this thing that no one else thought of. Oh, but I bet you no one thought of this. Oh, it's only 200. Why was I thinking it was 1,000? I used to speedrun this game. You do have to pay for the food later. You have to pay for the other thing too. I was thinking you need 1,000 total to get Eris's weapon and this and the restaurant. Shut up! I just rested there. I don't want to go here yet. Boss is broken. It is. It has 290 out of 100 HP. That's not right. This was gross. I think that's all we need to purchase, so. Now the question is, do we want anything else? Probably not. Nothing silences you yet. Nothing silences you in all of Midgar. There's not really anything that causes darkness either. Nothing important. So I think I'm just gonna buy 15 tranks. Meow. Meow. Hey kid, you wanna buy some healing? When I grow up, I want to be a blitzball. Should I try to do bar skip? No need to practice. Game does suck. I didn't forget anything, did I? I think we're good. I'll save just in case. I don't think I did. Thank you for the "this game sucks." For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Final Fantasy VII Necrosis Mod. In this mod, there is no healing of any kind. No MP healing, no HP healing, no ins, no items, no absorbing, no nothing. We start off with 9,999 HP and 999 MP, and we get that for the entire game. If someone dies, they're dead permanently, and the rest of the game is completely normal, other than the fact that we can't use sources. So far, we're at Wall Market. Nothing too exciting yet, but every fight that we do fight, we need to make sure we don't take as little damage as humanly possible, basically, and really use our gil and experience wisely. And yeah, thanks for coming. Appreciate it a lot. Glad you're here. If you have any questions about the mod, the answer is no. I forgot about this store, but really, none of this really matters. Well, actually, the mithril armlet's kind of nice. Yo, Twerkulator with the 2,000 bits. Nice, now I can buy mithril armlets. Appreciate it. Who needs healing when you can just pour salt on it? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the 2,000 bits. Phone pictures of the chat for that incredible 2,000 bit donation. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, you know, I kind of might want these mithril armlets and this metal knuckle. I don't really need the metal knuckle because I'm just going to throw grenades. I don't need the mithril rod, but I do kind of want the mithril armlets. I forgot you could buy these here. It's kind of silly they give you those Titan bangles when you don't really need them. Yeah. I'm not going to overthink this. Let's just do it. I do, however, need to give Tranks, but I can wait until later. I love this guy's standing animation. It cracks me up. He's like this. What's up? I can't walk straight. wink, 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 wink. Mwah. Yes, I do plan on beating Ruby and Emerald Weapon as well. Wink, wink, wink. Wink, wink. Mwah. Yo, Miles, with the 448-bit donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Phone figures of the chat for that incredible 448-bit donation. Thank you, man. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for supporting the Animal Rescue Foundation. I appreciate it a lot. Welcome to the stream, buddy. You know, I've never tried... Okay, you can't leave. I didn't think you could, but I never actually, like, tried to get past that guy. Because you could go buy something with, like, that ether that I just picked up. Mwah. What is this chat? I love the just random, like, every once in a while I'll look over and I'll just see, what is this chat? What is going on? This isn't really Final Fantasy VII Realistic Edition because Cloud gets picked and we all know that would never happen. How could Don possibly pick Cloud? His face isn't even different. He's got a wig, that's it. Like, they didn't change his face. How could you possibly screw this up? I like this version because Tifa's like, wait, you were gonna kiss him? I'll chop it off. I'll rip it off. I'll smash it. I don't really see how smashing it is worse than ripping it off, but I mean, whatever. Alright. This fight's a little interesting because I believe Big Wave does more damage if you're in the back row. So I might want to be in the front row, but I think I'm just going to stay in the back row and use Grenade Cheese, because Grenade Cheese is really strong against him. He'll probably only get like one Big Wave off. The president has decreed no healing. Look at that face. You think that face would lie? With that cigar coming out of his mustache? I never noticed it, but it literally looks like the cigar is coming right out of his mustache. Thank you for the 500 bits! Torculator. Appreciate it a lot. He's the only one that can heal in the whole game, because he just healed himself. Bit boss style. You'll never get away with this. Alright, first of all, you need this. I can give you this, because that won't affect your HP, and you can get some AP. Everyone's in the back row, right? Now we just need tracks. And we're we're good to go. Always pick up Tifa first. Always. That growl sounds like what my stomach does when it's hungry. Wow. Starts off with a big wave. Nice. That's fine though, because it does damage to him. I think only the one that goes backwards is the one that does a lot of damage if you're in the back row. The one that goes forwards still does less damage if you're in the back row. And it does more damage to him. So, I'm totally okay with that. I think you're right. I think it actually does always start with that one. But that's fine, because that one's good. That one does a bunch of damage to him. Sewer Tsunami, I think, is the one you don't want, right? No, that's still the same thing. I thought it was called Big Wave. No, that's the other guys. That's Bottom Swells. If you've never seen the power of grenades, you're about to see it. This one will probably be backwards. Yeah. So that's gonna hurt. But there you go. Power of grenades. Probably gonna run away from a lot of these fights because they're kind of goony. Like, those things have a ton of HP. Well, just a ton of armor. Gonna have to waste like grenades to kill them, and I don't want to do that. No crabs, no crabs, no crabs. Don't tell me to go home. I'm a rebel. Eris is truly a rebel. Alright, I might fight some stuff here. Ghosts might be annoying, so I don't know if I want to fight them. Some of the other stuff I could fight. Now that I have 3 characters, Cloud won't take as much damage, and Eris can take as much damage as she wants, so might be a good idea to do a little bit of healthy grinding here. Not really grinding, but just not running away from everything. I'm running away from ghosts, they're annoying. I want to fight them. Where am I going? I don't remember how much health these things have. They're really fast though. Nice crit. I got a nervous tick now. No healing. No healing. If you can get off the hypothetical train, you can heal. It's pretty good. Oh! He hit me with that eye. That's not good. That's not what we want. Forgot those things had demi. That's a no-go. Yeah, don't fight those. I don't know why I did that first. That was kind of silly of me. Can you tell it's been a while since I ran this game? Can you tell? Since I speedran it? What's truly gonna frustrate me, like, everybody coming into the mod, like, right now on Twitch and being like, what is this? It doesn't frustrate me because, obviously, you're not gonna know unless you ask. But, what's really gonna frustrate me is the people on YouTube that jump in on episode, like, 40 and they're like, wait, why don't you heal? Because it'll happen, I promise. It happened on Hardcore Mod, constantly. People will come in on episode 95 and be like, so, why is this so hard? Like, why are the enemies stronger? Why don't you just use Knights of the Round twice? So, I can already guarantee every single episode of this mod is going to be someone saying, what is the Necrosis Mod? It's like, yeah, I can understand people jumping in on the live stream and not getting it, but I don't understand how you click a YouTube video that says episode 91 on it and ask literally any questions. Like, literally any question is stupid. If you insta-click episode 91, like, come on, man. Have a brain. Don't ask questions unless you've seen at least episode 1. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at least watch episode 1. If you're gonna ask a question, I understand if you haven't watched all episodes 1 through 90, but if you're going to watch episode 91, just click on episode 1 and just at least watch the first 10 minutes, and then ask the question. But I don't know how anyone clicks on episode 91 without watching episode 1 and being like, well, what? I don't get it. Take time out of your day to explain it to me. I don't think there's anything we need to do here. I should have probably unequipped Eris, but I should have cover. I'll give it to you. She steals a Titan Bangle from us, but that's not a big deal because I have 3. Actually, it is kind of a big deal because I can't equip it to Barret, but I can buy a Mithril Bangle after this. So it should be alright. I'm not going to go back. The smart thing would be to go back and unequip Eris right before I get there, but it's not a big deal, so I'm not going to go back. I'm not fighting these. Give me a potion. Alright. Reno, he's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I wish I had done that, but I guess it's not a big deal. I think I'll give you cover, actually. Let's see. What do we do here? Nothing really. Oh, need to give you sadness. Alright. See you, Big Tim. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. So this shouldn't be a big deal. He doesn't do a lot of damage. Pyramid's really the big problem, but with grenades it doesn't much matter. You can actually kill him without even touching a pyramid if you're lucky. Which is probably what we'll try to do. It's easier with weight, but unfortunately he started with a pyramid, so I think I'll go ahead and try to get rid of that. Nice crit. That should be enough. Alright. Fight should be over now. Behold the power of grenade. I got really lucky he didn't use pyramid there too. Now he's definitely dead. That was really good. It's sad that Cloud took like 2 of the hits, but with back row sadness, it's like negligible. Cloud's like, oh, if we're gonna work time bombs, you kidding me? So if I'm not mistaken, Reno didn't hit Barrett at all, so it doesn't matter that we didn't get the thing from Eris. I'm gonna make a Final Fantasy VII mod where Barrett just straight up shoots Eris here on accident, and then the game's over. Because Eris never gets to Temple of the Ancients, or the City of the Ancients, so she never finds out her calling. She never drops the Holy Materia. Sephiroth just destroys the world. Game over. Because Barrett was too stupid to like look before he shot. Just roll credits right there. Game's over. Swing. Man, this healing joke just never gets old with you guys, huh? That's just all the humor you got today. I was expecting some better humor from my chat, but I guess it's just the same old heal joke for the next 3 hours. It was, you know, I will admit it was funny at first. You got me for the first hour and a half, but now it's starting to get old. Might need to come up with some new jokes. Some new it's Twitch chat, what do you expect? I don't know what I expect. That's right, I just destroyed you all. Hey, puns are alright. Puns are funny forever, okay? But I'm not sure about the whole healing joke. Every time I look over, I see a new, like, to heal X. Alright. Why did the chicken cross the road to ask what the Necrosis Mod is? See, now that's the kind of humor I'm looking for. That's the kind of S+ humor that I've been waiting for. Wouldn't that prevent going to the Temple of the Ancients, making no black materia? No. Sephiroth still would have gone. It just wouldn't have been as convenient for him, for us to grab it. He would have had to send in one of his henchmen to grab it or something. Because he couldn't grab it himself. But he had plenty of henchmen to do it, so could have just had one of them do it. But it was convenient for him to lure us there so that we could just grab it with Cait Sith.